What's up? Rhyming. Yeah. Alright, so I forgot to tell you about what I did this New Year's Eve. So basically, I came home. I just got back from America on the 31st. I got to my house around 7 o'clock. And I was thinking maybe I might go to Shibuya. Or maybe I'll go up to Roppongi. Go party. Or I was just gonna go to like a place where there'd be like a lot of foreigners or people there having a good time. So I put my head down on the pillow and I woke up at 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. And I missed the freaking New Year. I woke up in the New Year. I was kind of upset. But that's life. And then you know the rest. I woke up, I went to the shrine, and then I started freestyle on the street. If you don't know about those things, you should check out the other channel. So while I was thinking about this story, I was like, you know what? A more interesting story is last year, 2009. That New Year's Eve was crazy. There was this guy. I was at this club. I was performing, and he was like, "Yo, that's really cool." I'm like, "I know." And he was like, some of my friends are having a party. Do you want to go? And I'm like, "How much?" Because in Japan, people be getting you like that. They'd be like, "You want to come?" You go, and then they're like, "All right, give me 5,000 yen." So I always ask how much. He's like, "It's free. Don't worry about it." I'm like, cool. So on New Year's Eve, I get on a train. I go up. I never been to where he's from. I don't know. It's like 20 minutes from Shibuya. So I get out there. He meets me at the station, and we go to his house. And it's just him and this other dude, and we're all sitting in a room, a little small room, like a bedroom, small bedroom, filled with all these records. He's a DJ. Had all these records and had his turntables. He even had like a loop machine, a little beat machine. I mean, it was cool, but he said a party, not a 2-3 person. I mean, 3's a crowd, but that's not the crowd I'm trying to. And then he would be like, "You want something to drink? We got some beer." I'm like, "I don't drink." He's like, "Do you want something to smoke? We got some cigarettes." Like, "I don't smoke." He's like, "Do you want something to smoke? We got something to smoke." I'm like, "I don't smoke." He's like, "Really?" Well, he doesn't speak English, but So then we're sitting there, and it's like 5 minutes, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Like 30 minutes go by, and I'm like getting ready to say, "Yo, thank you for inviting me, but I got places to go." But in a nice, kind way, So right around that time, he was like, "All right, we're gonna go to the party now." So I'm thinking, why you take me here for? Why can't we just go to the party straight? So we leave him, his friend, myself, and when we're leaving, I'm like, "Is there gonna be girls there?" I mean, you don't need girls to be there, but I'm just saying, I don't want to spend the night with 2 more dudes in a little room with a bunch of records. Even if they are instrumentals, I don't want to. Well, maybe if there are instrumentals, and okay. If they're instrumentals, beat records, and we're just rapping all night, that's cool. But what they were doing was just sitting there and asking me stupid questions. So from his house to the party was like 20 minutes in the cold. I don't like the cold. We're walking and walking, and finally we get there. And the guy, he knocks on the door. The host opens it. He's like, "Hey!" And he shakes his hand. And then the guy who told me about it, his friend, the next guy, comes in, and the host is like, "Hey!" And then I'm last, so I walk in, and everybody, because when you walk in, everybody can see who's coming in, because it's like a hallway type thing, a long table, kind of like Harry Potter, and everybody's sitting at the long dinner table thing. So there's like say like 25, 27 people in there or whatever. So I walk through the door and everybody's like, Daddy, who's that? So then this guy that I just met, he's like, that's my friend. And I'm thinking, we're not friends yet. We're acquaintances, or we're we're both musicians. We are. But he's like, yeah, that's my friend. And I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. So then the host guy was like, okay, it's 3,000 yen, $30. And I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, this dude said it's free. Now I'm not paying. Because now I'm thinking, how can I get out of this? And I was like, well, if it comes down to it, I'm just going to be like, yo, I got to go back to the ATM to get some money. And we already walked like 20 minutes. So by the time I get back to where we came from, I would hop on the train and tell them I couldn't find the ATM. You got to do these things. Because you can't fight it. I mean, I'm going to keep this quick. But say you go to a party, and the only thing you have to eat or drink is a sip of coffee and a fry. One fry. Maybe 2 fries, alright? Because you were just there to hang out with your friends. Or maybe there's a girl, so you went there to go see the girl. Whatever. Now, at the end of the night, they're going to take that bill and divide it by how many people are present. Which means you, who took the sip of coffee and 2 fries, have to pay 30, 40, 50 bucks, just like everybody who was eating all the fries. And you can't get out of it. You can't be like, man, I only had 2 fries and a sip of coffee. I mean, you could fight it, but then that girl that you went there to go see is going to be like, this man's cheap. And it's not even about being cheap, it's principle. You didn't eat anything, why should you pay? But that's neither here or there. So he said he's going to pay for it. I'm like, cool. So we get in, we put our coats down, take our shoes off. There's like 26 people and a little kid, like 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 years old. I think it was a girl, little 8-year-old girl. And the guy who brought me says he's going to go get his friend. So he leaves, and it's me, the guy I just met at his house, and then the host, and then all these other people that are in the house, which most of them are musicians. Well, I find that out after the fact. And then this little kid. And, yeah. So I sit down, and this guy's talking to me, and I'm just like, I'm from the States, I teach English, I'm a rapper. And he's like, cool. And then I rotate, and I tell my little story. I'm a teacher, I'm a rapper, I teach English. Cool. And I rotate. But it's only with the dudes I'm rotating, because the girls are all the way on the other side of the table. And I'm all the way over this side with all these dudes. So I'm just telling my story.